Ahoy everybody! SpongeBob here with my trusty spatula. Mr. Krabs told me I could do my podcast here at work as long as I'm on break. So let's get started. I'm going to call this episode All That Glitters. Squidward is here to help me. Sorry, I'm working. Actually, you're on break. Why do I even bother? I also have Mr. Krabs with me. Ahoy! So, without further ado, let's talk about the premise of the episode. Basically, this episode is about how my spatula has an accident when trying to flip the monster Krabby Patty. It gets sent to the doctor, who is just an actor searching for a role, told me to give consideration to start thinking about a replacement spatula. So I do. Unfortunately, I had to sell everything in order to get Lee's spatula, including my outfit. Everything was going great until Lee's spatula said that he would not even touch the Krabby Patty meat. He then runs away from me, and I learned that my own original spatula did the job right, by his own actions. In the end, it comes back and we are together again. Except you had to try to flip the monster Krabby Patty again. Which wasn't a total loss. I mean, this time my arms broke off. So that's the story. Your story touched me hard, SpongeBob. Thanks, Mr. Krabs. I think it touched mine too. Now let's talk about my favorite parts. My first favorite part was remembering the moments me and my spatula had together. We cooked, we sunbathed, I used it as a back scratcher, I used it to get my remote, we played ping pong together, and we even fought a pirate together. And we won! It was depressing seeing it in the hospital though. That's why I told you to use another spatula. Mr. Krabs, you know there is only one spatula in the sea for me, and that is spat! Oh, right. Carry on. Anyway, my second favorite part was buying Lee's spatula. Let me tell you, it was expensive! So expensive that I had to take off my clothes! Well, you mentioned that already. Oh yeah, and my third favorite part was when me and my spatula got together again. We figured nothing would ever separate us ever again. Except you had to flip. Yes, Squidward, I know. But it was a funny moment at the end. Hey, fun fact! Did you know that All That Glitters is based on an aphorism of the same name? I think I mentioned that quote in the episode where I come up during my crying and say, all that glitters is not gold. If any of you don't know what an aphorism is, it is basically means that it's a memorable expression of a general truth, meaning that it teaches us something. In the episode, we learned that what seems valuable to us is not always the case. The true reward is by your actions, not by some fancy chrome and buttons. How true. Just like money makes the world go round. Well, sort of like that. And that I'll be famous one day? Well, nothing like that. Now let's see how many viewers we got. Huh, not available. Again. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah! Well, let's not forget how much fun we had shooting this episode, right? Are you kidding? You didn't have fun at all. Yeah! Well, what do you mean? You kept running around screaming and crying about your broken spatula. That, my friends, is what you call acting. Well, then you rolled around and cried in the hospital after you betrayed your own spatula. Because you needed a replacement. Krabby Patties don't flip themselves, you know. It was a moment of weakness. Oh, brother, that's exactly what you said to your spatula when you were at the hospital. Oh, well, what do you know? Well, that's all the time we have for today. See you next time when I talk about the episode Hocus Pocus. Bye!